And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for our third class this morning, which is going to be our big tour. Just 4 competitors taking part, but the fences have certainly gone up to 1.30 meters.
Well, we have 4 riders from 4 different teams. We have Eera and we have Prithiv, who have both won this competition before, and we have Balaji and we have Hansikaa, who are going to be hungry to win this competition. Should be exciting. Join us in a few minutes' time.
Surge. Surge. I'm well aware this is not just another day. The sunlight shines and shows me the way. Surge. Surge. We can be gentle, there's no need for force. Love is the vibe with you and me and my horse. Surge. You can't explain it unless it's real, and the feeling of victory is something I feel. I know I can do this. This is my course. It's only my thoughts, me and my horse. You might feel like the world is standing still, and sometimes things can go against your will. That is the time to put your cards on the table. Just eat, sleep, ride, repeat at Surge Stable. Surge. Surge.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, joining us for the course fly through for our big tour. First fence is our big oxer at fence number 1, and then taking on to the right turn, searching out our German at fence number 2, and following through on a related distance to our second oxer of the course, which is the yellow and black number 3. Riders will then elect to take a left turn, looking out for the combination over 4A and B, which is an upright to an oxer, and then the right bend to fence number 5, and then searching out on the right turn for their final fence in this first phase, which is another oxer yellow and white, fence number 6. Slight turn then onto the left side to go on to fence number 7, and turning in front of our clubhouse and making the turn towards the grandstand over 8, and the next combination in this course, which is 9A and B. Continuing on through this left turn, riders will be searching out the blue and white with the Liverpool underneath it, oxer number 10, and the final fence, another oxer at 11. So very, very big questions being asked by our course designer for our riders in the big tour.
And some of the details of the big tour: the heights go up to 130 centimeters, so the biggest class that we've had in this competition, and the speed would be 350 meters per minute. In phase 1, the length of the course is 270 meters, so the riders will have a time allowed of 44 seconds from jump number 1 to jump number 6, that has the combination at jump number 4. And phase 2 would be 170 meters, so time allowed is 32 seconds. The second phase, of course, against the clock, jump 7 to 11, and a combination at jump number 9. So plenty of challenges for the riders. Once again, it's a 2-phase special, so the riders will take it easy in phase 1, trying their best to keep all the fences up and being within the 44 seconds. And in phase 2, they will be picking up the momentum, trying to set a faster time, because the riders with the faster time will be placed higher in a case of equal penalties. So plenty to play for. 4 riders in this competition, and the first rider would be Balaji Vijayshankar on Mowgli. So in a few minutes time, we will have the riders in the arena.
Yes, our riders are just making their final preparations in the warm-up area. As we said, we only have the 4 riders in this class. But obviously no one wants to come in without their horses being ready. They are having to jump 1 meter 30 in this class, so it definitely requires the proper warm-up before they do join us here in the main arena. It is so good to see so many of you out in the grandstand supporting on these riders. It's lovely to have a nice big crowd joining us this morning. It is a bit fresh out there with a nice breeze, but we do hope that the weather stays on our side. We've got a few dimples of blue skies above. Was a bit of rain last night, but the ground is holding up really well, and we do hope that the riders stay dry for their competition today.
Absolutely, a great job by the ground team to clean up the arena and have it in perfect condition for show jumping. We had quite a bit of rain last evening. All been sorted out and riders have some perfect footing, some exciting courses to deal with today. And all to play for in the big tour coming up in a few minutes' time.
Yes, so one of our riders in this class did really well in the last SCL in July. So that would be Prithiv on Pharrell. They placed highly in the podium, finishing for them in July. I believe they finished in first place. So they will definitely be looking to repeat that result. And also Balaji on Mowgli is coming up from the medium tour into the big tour. He was placed 4th in the medium tour in July. So definitely moving Mowgli up the classes and giving him more to ride for today.
Yep, and what's great to see is out of the 4 riders, 3 of them are under the age of 18. We have Hansikaa, Prithiv and Eera. They're all under the age of 18. They've been doing really well in the last couple of shows. And as you had mentioned, Diane, Prithiv, Krishna and Eera, Sreeharsha, both winners of the big tour this year already. So they've tasted success at the highest level.
Absolutely, and final checks being carried out by the ground staff on the timing equipment, just there on final preparations as our judges prepare and give the nod. So Balaji Vijayshankar has now joined us on Mowgli in the main arena and waiting for the judges. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our big tour is now about to start.
What a great way to get started with Mowgli, a 9-year-old stallion all the way from the UK. Super talented horse with plenty of scope. This is definitely, these heights are in his range, so he will be in with a very good chance.
And a lovely first jump there on fence number 1 for this combination. Heading now into fence number 2 on the diagonal.
He started off things very confidently. First 3 jumps cleared, approaching the combination near the jury box. Unfortunately has jump number 4A down, so he's got 4 penalties. Jump number 5 also down.
Yeah, so carrying with him 8 jumping penalties now as he enters the second phase.
So once again, this is a 2-phase special competition. The faults for the entire round will be considered. The timing of the second phase would be considered if we have 2 riders with the same number of penalties. And Balaji Vijayshankar on Mowgli currently with 8 penalties.
Heading now into our final fence and waiting on the time confirmation, 29.25 with those 8 jumping penalties.
So a good score to get things started. Remember, the heights are at 130 centimeters. Certainly challenging for the horses as well as the riders. All moving up in class. And of course, the margin for error at this height becomes really small and need to be switched on. And a good way to get things started. Next rider in the arena, we have the 17-year-old Hansikaa Srinivasan riding Couleur from Equestrian. And great to see, the same way we had in the medium tour, riders from all different clubs. In the big tour we have 4 riders representing 4 different stables, so plenty of competition.
Yes, and Couleur is a very forward-going horse. A little bit of a discussion there as they're taking on their turn 4 fence number 2, but very positively cleared over fences 2 and 3. Now coming through it into the combination in front of the judges at elements 4A and B. And unfortunately again on A element we have taken down that pole, so carrying with her 4 penalties, and again fence number 5 has also not played nice this morning, so also carrying 8 penalties as she goes into second phase.
Absolutely, so if needs to be careful, Hansikaa on Couleur, if she has another drop at jump number 8. Decides to make a circle, so that would be counted as a refusal on jump number 9A. She's going to make a circle and come back, approaching the combination.
Yes, for young riders, it's always nice to see that there comes a point when the rider will decide to use it more as a training round, and that's probably her decision to make that circle there before going into a combination of 9A and B.
And unfortunately jump number 11 also goes down, so she's completed the course.
We are just waiting for final confirmation of the times for Hansikaa and Couleur. So just waiting for our next rider to join us in the main arena. We are expecting it to be Prithiv Krishna on Pharrell, and he is representing Kovai's stable. And as we said, he has already done pretty well in last month's competition, placing first. And I'm sure he will come out here with lots of confidence.
Absolutely, and he had a brilliant round on Pharrell in the big tour day 2 at the previous SEL, where he was ahead of Pratik Raj, Surya Aditya, Shresh Mentana and Aradhana Anand. So that was a really close competition which we had in July. I'm sure he's full of confidence and looking forward to his round. He's 15 years old. He's been riding for about 7 years now, studying in the 10th standard at TIPS Coimbatore. So Prithiv Krishna on this lovely grey 12-year-old all the way from the UK. He's been riding Pharrell for about 1.5 years now, so a good understanding between horse and rider. Taking on the big tour at 130 centimeters. He is the 3rd rider in this competition.
And a lovely entry there into fence number 1 by Pharrell and Prithiv as they turn now on the left rein towards fence number 2 and the related distance to fence 3. A little hesitation there in front of 3, needed a bit of encouragement from Prithiv, but unfortunately took down the front pole on element fence 3, but has kept the combination at 4 up.
Yeah, lucky over jump number 5, but he's kept 4 and 5 up, which the previous riders were not able to do. So he's into phase 2, and he also has 2 fences down, so 8 penalties make that 12 for Prithiv Krishna. So getting a little too close sometimes and knocking down the fences with the front legs. He's had 3 fences down, so 12 penalties on the board. over the last fence. So the timing was excellent. Unfortunately, 3 fences down.
Yes, so for the moment, the standings will be Balaji, Vijayshankar, followed by Prithiv in second place, and Hansikaa taking up third. With our final rider to go this morning, Eera Sreeharsha riding Holly TH, representing URB, who now joins us in the main arena.
So just an update on the current standings. Balaji on Mowgli, 8 penalties, 29.250. Is in the lead, and we have the youngest rider in this competition. I'm told one of the youngest riders to get through a meter 30, meter 35 course, Eera Sreeharsha on Holly TH. Holly is an 11-year-old mare all the way from Germany. So the goal would be to complete the round with less than 8 penalties, and she would be the winner as long as she's within the time. If she has 8 jumping penalties, then the time would come into play. Looking very confident. Once again, phase 1 has a time allowed of 44 seconds. She's keeping a good momentum going.
So very good start. First phase is clear for Eera and Holly TH. And now heading into their second phase, I'm sure she is going to be taking it a little bit easier, looking for the clear round if she can.
Nicely through 8, and the combination coming up. A little unlucky to have 9 beat down. She's still in it. She needs just to get through jump number 10 and 11, and she will be the winner. And she has done it. What a brilliant round by Eera Sreeharsha, the youngest rider in this competition on Holly TH in the big tour. What I could see, only 4 jumping penalties, so that would put her in the lead and likely the winner of this competition. We will wait for the judges to get back to us about the final penalties and timing in just a few moments' time. So all 4 riders getting through the course. This is definitely not an easy round with these heights. 2 combinations, of course, making it very difficult. But all 4 riders have got through the round. We will just wait for the official numbers to come through. The winner, of course, with just 4 jumping penalties, Eera Sreeharsha.
Yes, and as we wait for those final results to come up, we do see the ground staff back out there readjusting fences for the commencement of the small tour under 16 class, which should be starting at approximately 9:30 this morning. So final wait before we make the announcement of our Big Tour Day 1 winners. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 4th place went to Hansikaa Srinivasan on Couleur.
In 3rd place, Prithiv Krishna on Pharrell.
Balaji Vijayshankar on Mowgli took the 2nd place.
And winning the competition with a brilliant round, Eera Sreeharsha on Holly TH.
Big congratulations to all of our competitors in our Big Tour class, and join us as we go through the highlights of that round.